What's going on, Taurus? It's Craft and Conjure with Aquarius Moon Tarot. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we're covering Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and discard the rest. I sensed a bit of sadness in the Taurus collective. A few relationships have ended. And a few men have put their foot in their mouths with their Taurus woman. They said some things that they cannot take back. At all. The only thing that's popping up now for that is forgiveness. But it's in your court. Will you forgive him, Taurus woman? Will you not? Some of you might, some of you might not. But we're going to see where we can go with it. What he said, he cut very deep with. And I don't so much think it's the fact of what he said, but it's how he said it and where he came with. He just came out of nowhere. And he kind of threw you off guard. Like, really off guard. You literally like, what the fuck? So we're going to tap into that. Taurus men, take a bit of time to work on your spiritual upkeep, ground, center. Take a bit of time for healing, a bit of time for shadow work. And take a bit of time out to understand what's really going on inside your heart right now. I heard Pisces and Cancer. What's going inside the heart of Taurus individuals? Singles, please. Men and women. I got you, couples. I got you. Single ladies, well, newly single ladies, I apologize. You've gone through the heartbreak over and over again. And you finally learned what liberation from heartbreak is. Now take the lessons that the universe gave you and meditate on the experience. Absorb the wisdom and go from there. Spirits, gods, goddesses, what do we have for the Taurus? Resistance. Is there some spatting within the Taurus couples? I heard there is. What's going on with y'all? Why y'all fighting? Well, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. The shadow, Mercury retrograde, all that stuff. Take some time out before you talk about problems with your significant other. Why'd that fly out the deck, universe? That goes to singles. Alright, I know where we go. Okay. Thank you, universe. Thank you. All 10,000 of them. I ain't taking them all. Which one's universe? Which one's... Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Alright. Sorry about that. Taurus individuals. Sun, Moon, and Rising. What I'm hearing is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords is like a lesson. It's kind of a refresher course. What I mean by that is you have your Nine of Cups. You're good in that sector. You have that. Whether you're in a relationship or a single. You know, the Taurus collective can take that if it resonates. This is for singles. Specifically those that are about to run into an ex or two. The universe is pretty much saying you have your Nine of Cups and your emotional fulfillment. You might not be exactly where you want to be, but you're pretty good. You know, you're good to go. You're balanced, you're relaxed, you're an emotional calm. You have everything you need. Things are flowing abundantly into your life, and the universe is pretty much saying, well, this person's gonna come back into your life soon, and they're gonna come in like a little dashing Knight of Cups, just trying to chill, but in reality, underneath, they always 3 and 10 of Swords your ass. So, there's a little warning for those that resonate with that. When that dashing, never seen a day of drama in his life comes back into your world, are you going to allow him to 3 of Swords you or a 10 of Swords you? Or are you pretty much going to say, nah, bruh, I got a lot of choices out here. And I learned from you. You really did me dirty in the past. And it's kind of like, I don't even want to deal with you. Because even though how handsome or pretty you think you is, your little tiny cups, that little tiny cup you got, man, that ain't working. I got the 9, you got 1. I don't care if you a knight, your point. I got choices, pretty much. That's how you can hit them. What's going on with this? Because you do. You got choices. And they don't. All I'm going to say for whoever resonates with this part is this. It's kind of fitting justice that you got your 9 of Cups and the person who did you so dirty can barely hold 1 cup full. That they're so lost within their own illusions right now that they can't even... They can't even roll with you. They're just so lost in their little illusions. They can't get out of this cycle. They're stuck in a lunar... They're literally stuck in the shadow realm of their own mind. Think about that. That's why they always wanted the 10 of Swords you or 3 of Swords you will always have in the past, because they thought of those methods and ways to do that from a very dark aspect of their psyche. The shadow side. Now, don't get me wrong, the shadow side can be a very beautiful side, and it's good to always work through shadow work. In fact, sometimes I do agree with what another reader said. The shadow side can bring forth some beautiful creations. I mean, I'm not sure if everybody's into it, but take H.P. Lovecraft, for example. Stephen King, other authors, so forth and so on. The shadow side can bring forth amazing things. Sorry about that. Back to this. They're stuck within the shadow side of their own. I'm not going to say karma, but, all the time there were 3 of Swords in you and 10 of Swords in you. For those that resonate with this, you now got choices. You 9 of Cups and it up. You know what I'm saying? They coming in with their little tiny, weak, little knight style. They're a knight. Come on, let's keep it real. Nothing against the knights, but let's just keep it gangster, shall we, Taurus women? Let's just keep it gangster. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be like, oh, a knight. Yay, a knight. Okay, well, he's really not the emperor. Let's just keep it real. Because when they be like, you have a this, I be like, oh, okay, well, that's really not the empress. No disrespect, man. But if we going by some simple practicality of it, what would you much rather have, a knight or an emperor? Emperors are emperors. They own entire kingdoms. But this person, due to all his Two of Swords and then Ten of Swords in you in the past, whole time he was setting himself up for the biggest explosion ever. The rejection that he's gonna face when he comes into your life, or back into your life, as I should say. And it's gonna hurt so bad because you're just gonna Queen of Swords his ass. I mean, you're literally gonna you're gonna take his little offering and just eviscerate it. You're not gonna do it in the. Only thing I can say is, for those that are sharp with the tongue, don't. You're better than that. Okay? Don't go whoosh with the tongue. But let someone know. Don't let that person back in. Because new beginnings are on a foot and a horizon for you. As are celebrations and blessings. But the whole thing, what I'm picking up behind this is, when that person comes back, do not fail the test of the universe. The test is pretty much don't go back to that person. No matter what don't even just go the other way completely. Don't be mean. Just be civil. Like, hey, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing me right now, and I'm really happy where I need to be. And no disrespect meant, but I don't think or feel that you have changed one bit. And I've been burned by you one too many times, so I'm not going for another time. I'm sorry if you've changed. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I'll miss out on something new, but I really don't sense it, because my deep intuitive soul tells me that you have not changed. And I have choices because I put in my work, and the universe is about to bless me. And I can see that, you lost within yourself and really put yourself in such a mental turmoil from always being cruel to me or other people. So I got to kind of Queen of Swords you and then go build my new foundation and celebrate with the people that love me or the people that I meet. For whoever resonates with that. You have everything you need to bring forth the happy ending. What's going on with Taurus dudes? A lot of that, Taurus gentlemen, you can take. You know what I'm saying? That I just went through. I know I was leaning more towards the women, but it wasn't completely 100%, specific just to that. So take it where it fits in. Because you got some messed up people out there regardless of gender. Let's be real here. Ooh. Don't make me do that. What's up, Spirit? Okay, whoa. Alright. Okay. I need clarity to that. You want your King of Swords flow, man. And to me, the King of Swords means so much. Like, it's not just specifically that. When I look at the King of Swords, I look at it on the page like this, Taurus brothers. You've achieved what it is that you need to achieve or want to achieve. You might not have fully achieved everything, but you're in a pretty good place right now. You didn't really achieve this through, flowing with... You achieved it more by logic, balance, reasoning, and pure, raw strategy. Some of you are very cunning in achieving what it is that you wanted or what it is that you have achieved. You all really put your mind to it, and you really, really, really achieved it. You sitting on the throne. Honestly, you sitting on the throne. I heard that y'all gonna have some people coming back into your life too. Few exes, Pisces, Capricorn and Sag. Stay clear. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that a couple of y'all gonna run into people, but it's not gonna be something that you need to stay clear of. A lot of this is gonna be a good time for reconciliation for quite a few of you. But also, I do deeply sense that when the wrong people come back, you're gonna follow the lesson of the universe or whatever lesson is presented to you in order to get over that hump, so you don't have to go through it again, and you can just walk into the blessings, or you can remove that energy block from your life so you can become a more abundant person. You feel me? Yeah. You need to remove during this retrograde, really close out these cycles, really go back and revamp what it is that you've been working on in the past. But I'm really led back to, don't let these humps that Mercury retrograde brings your way to, because the universe will teach you some lessons, especially during retrograde. I've learned that myself. When these people come back and they're not good for you, get rid of them, because the minute you start to get rid of these people, and also I'm not going to say be all namaste and I love you and things of that nature and hug and have a giant cry. No, what I am saying is end it on a good note, on a civil note, because when you do, the universe is going to just turn the key and the blessings are going to come into your life. But you don't want to end things out, even if you don't really like the person. Trust me, I can relate. It happens, and when you have, especially when you're just heated, or when they say something that triggers you and you just want to blow up, don't do it, because you don't want to send out that energy. You know what I'm saying? You want to go with a clean slate. You want to go with a civil slate, and then the good luck will actually flow to you. It'll be sporadic, short bursts as well. I sense for a few of you, the universe is going to toss you a bit of good luck to see what you're going to do with it. Few of you been asking for some blessings and good luck, but the universe is going to want to see what you're going to do with it. The universe does that. Would the universe drop, a Dodge Viper into the lap of a 14-year-old young boy? No. 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 If I was the universe, I would. It'd be like a Captain Kirk Star Trek thing. But anyway, yeah, okay. Anyway, let's get back to it. And I wanted to add something. If someone chimes in and says, well, why don't, you said, would the universe do that to a 14-year-old young, and you didn't say nothing about it, I'm going to reply, because how many women do you see jumping in a Dodge Viper at the age of 14, stealing it and driving down the highway? That's our thing. That's us. That's boys. Captain Kirk, Star Trek. Just saying. Alright, I probably lost every single cool point that I had, or somebody's busting out laughing. Hopefully it's the latter. Anyway, the universe is yours. I apologize. The clover, the good luck, the short-term good luck that the universe is going to send you is actually going to give you a deeper understanding and connection to the universe. So it's going to kind of be like a recycling sort of thing, a back forth, an infinity sort of thing. And that's going to be good for you, because it's going to help you unlock more of your potential, and it's going to help you unlock a deeper connection to the universe, which is pretty awesome. So I forgot. The Ten of Cups for the single Taurus man. The Ten of Cups might come when you meet somebody. Like, you're going to kind of have a 2 Ten of Cups moment. You know how you have, like, the intro and then the boom? Yeah, you're going to think the intro is the boom, but it's not. The boom is going to blow you across the room, because you haven't had a Ten of Cups in quite some time, and you've been doing a lot of clearing of past pains and traumas and so forth and so on. So you've really prepared yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually for this actual kaboom from the Ten of Cups. What I'm sensing, and I'm sensing a few of you might want a family. And I'm thinking what I'm picking up is there might be someone that comes into your life, or a few that already has a family. And this goes out to the single Taurus woman as well. There might be a man that comes into your life that is a single father that has everything he needs in a row. His relationship with the mother of his children is beautiful. They're great co-parents. They're cool. They're the hangout on the weekend. Everybody gets along. The stepfather gets. It's just one of those experiences that you only see on TV. But I think, honestly, you deserve that apple pie TV moment in life. That might sound corny, but you do. A lot of y'all have really worked hard. But also, you got to stay away from the Three of Swords and the, Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. I'm picking up from the Seven of Cups. Those choices are pretty much all good. But that Ten of Cups, yeah. It's going to be good for you. Don't run from it. To the Taurus dudes, I don't like to use this ability that much, but I'm going to do it anyway. When this comes to pass, because I feel it in my heart, I'm not saying it, and the Taurus collective is huge. Wow. When she puts her hand on your heart, just like to each chest, and says, you can trust me, or something that would strike a very vulnerable spot within, don't run from that. That's the blessing that you've been wanting for a long time. You know where it's at, player. That's all I have for you, Taurus Nation. Hopefully this resonated with someone in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please pass it out to other people so we can get some happy Taurus energies. Until then, I'll talk to you soon. Join the Craft and Conjure family if you wouldn't mind. We love to have you. And for real, get out there and do it. But don't get 3 and 10s of sworded. Yeah, I said 10s of sworded. Don't let that sucker come on in with that little tiny little chalice. You got the 9 of cups, remember that. His chalice ain't nothing compared to your 9 of cups. I mean, go easy on the horse. Don't. I sense like if the person got a dog, send the dog a Christmas present. Be like, screw you, but I like your dog. I don't know if that resonates with anybody. It was probably a joke, but if somebody chimes in below and says, yeah, he had a dog, I'm like, oh, well, damn. Alright, fam. I'm out. Hopefully you enjoyed my lame sense of humor. I'll catch up with y'all soon, y'all. Peace.